Okay, this is I15, the ventilation system. What we've got here is a pipe which has got a square based prism, which is basically penetrating the surface of the curve, and what we've got to do is draw what the elevation looks like, the completed elevation, and then we've got to do the surface development of it. So we'll start off with the elevation, and the way that we do this is we're going to use the information about the curve from here and information about the position of the duct here, the square base duct here, onto this. Now for this, what we need to do is create some generators on here. So we'll start off and we're going to use both set squares for this so we can get as many points as we can. So I'm going to take one line there, that's the 30 degree, and then I'll do the 60 degree there, and then I'm going to use the 45 set square and create another point there. Now, in actual fact, I can create points anywhere I like on this, but I'm going to just use these basically 4 points, or 5 points including there. Okay, so my pencil's a bit blunt, so I'm going to have to sharpen it. Okay, not very well prepared, I'm afraid, this one. Okay, so let's progress. So what we're going to do here is we're going to project up from these points and project them up. There's already a bounce line here, so we're going to project up from there, and then we're going to project down from the ducting. Okay, so projecting up from where these cut. So we've got the start of the curve there, and then we've got from here, from here, from here, and from here. Okay, so we've got those points there, and then we'll project these across, and that should match up there, which is fine, and that hits the curve there, the line there, that hits the line there, there, and finally that one should tie in with there, which it does. Okay, really I would like another point, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose a point in the middle there, and choose a point in the middle there, and I'm going to project up from that, and that's just me estimating the point, and as long as it ties up on both this part of the drawing and this other part of the drawing, then all will be well. So project up from there, and then across here. Okay. Right, now what we do is we're going to project across from each of these points here. Okay, and we're going to project down from these points here. Now, it can be a good idea at this point to actually do some labelling of the points. Really, in some ways it's up to yourself. I'm going to do it just so that you can see what's going on, to be honest with you, right? So I'm going to start with this point here, this extra one that I did, call that A, then B, then C, then D, then E, okay? And just mark what they are here, so that's E there, that's D, so working the way down, D, C, B, and A, okay? So we've got these points here. So I'm going to project these points down, coming down here, 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 and then project across from A. So there's A coming across and meets A there. B comes across and meets B there. C comes across and meets C there. D comes across, meets D there. And E comes across and meets E there. Now what I can do is I can extend the last point, which is the middle point really, along. Now that's obviously the same centre line. So this line here right in the corner comes right down and ties in the bottom. So basically what we have is a sharp curve, which I'll now draw in, which will end up at that point there. Okay. Exactly the same thing's going to happen as a mirror image on the other side. Okay, so what you would do there is just extend these across to the other side. Send them across and then down. Across and down, and then these will tie in with corresponding points on the horizontal lines. I'll just quickly do this. Like you see. So there's A there, A's opposite number there. There's B's opposite number there. There's C's opposite number there. D's opposite number there. Yeah, I've missed one out, which is wasn't very clever. Okay. So I'm just a wee bit out of sync with this. What I'll do is I'm going to fix this, and then I'll show you what it should look like in the next video.